Hello everyone, and welcome back to Steins Gate. So, we successfully changed the past by telling ourselves the winning lotto numbers for third place in a certain lotto thing, and although Luca got it wrong and got fourth place instead, it happened! And now no one else remembers anything, and just Okabe is very confused. Suzuha is also confused, but also is sort of like oddly suspicious and very serious about things. And now Mr. Braun's back. Judging by the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Braun.
ねえ、もし店長に聞かれたらさ、私はちゃんと店番してたって言ってよ。うん。だから今度自転車に乗せてね。乗せる乗せる。じゃあ頑張って、岡部倫太郎。私応援してっからさ。
Suzuha pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Nae and I are left on the front of the store. Blah blah. She's such a sweet baby girl. The driver stops the moped and takes off his full-face helmet, revealing Mr. Braun.
お父さん、おかえりなさい。
ない。そこのうさんくせえ野郎に何をされた?
He did nothing. Manager leaps from his moped and interposes himself between me and his daughter. His eyes are bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of madness.
てめえ、よくも俺の大事な娘をたぶらかしてくれたな。殺すぞ。
待ってくれ。俺は何もしていない。
Coming on is not a thing that has been happening
おめえと
here.
ナイが二人っきりで話してんだ。あ？
二人きりじゃない。今の今まで鈴葉もここにいました。あの女は仕事をサボってそこのチャリを磨いていた
Yeah,
ん
of
です
course,
よ。
rat her out. Please forgive me, Suzuha. My life is too precious.
ナイ、そうなのか？
バイトのお姉ちゃんに自転車に乗せてもらう約束したの。だからサボってなかったって言わなきゃ。
Sister Braun ends up betraying Suzuha too. The manager breathes a heavy sigh.
サボる方法だけはうまいんだよな、あのバイト。
It's true, I've never seen her actually do work.
というか、この俺を一瞬でも疑ったことについての謝罪はないんですか？
ねえよ、んなもん。
Stubborn old man. He thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place. Understand.
今後もうちの娘をたぶらかそうとしたらただじゃお
Didn't
か
do it
ね
the
え
first time.
そんな自殺行為はしま
Besides,
せんよ。
she's like a preschooler. She's a baby. Mr. Braun nods in satisfaction.
ねえ、シュークリーム買ってきたから一緒に食おう。
He parks his moped next to part-time warrior's bicycle, then enters the store hand in hand with his daughter. Cream puffs? You can't get any more out of character than that. Is this what having kids does to a man?
おい、これバイト！サボってたことは分かってんだぞ、こら！あとなんで42型がつけっぱなしになってんだ！
ごめんなさ
I leave Suzuha to her fate and return to the lab. I need to get in touch with Titor as quickly as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago. The instantaneous disappearance of everyone on the streets of Akiba. Ya done changed the past. With that message into the past. About Kurisu getting killed. That's the thing that happened. If he loses his memories of the time that got changed, maybe he did something to stop her from getting killed? When I burst into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. Mayuri starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hands up to stop her.
待て。事情はすべて後で話す。
I explain that we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Braun is back, and then I dismiss everyone for the day.
い。おかり、あのね、明日バナナ買ってきてあげるね。
Mayuri picks up her Oopa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me.
だからね、今はその子をむぎゅーっと抱きしめて元気出してね。
What? Ferris? I can't give details, nya, but her songs are divine revelations, prophecies of the end of the world, nya. Looks like she's worried about me, but she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. She has work after this, so she leaves. Daru goes with her, probably to see Ferris. Before he leaves, Lukaku apologizes. Before they leave, Lukaku apologizes again for messing up the Lotto 6 ticket. They know about the time machine now. Next time I see them, I'll make them a lab member to secure their silence. Moika leaves with nothing more than a tiny bow. Oh, another one. Who? Oh. I want to hear more about the time machines next time, okay? It's a promise. See you. In less than 30 minutes, Kurisu and I are the only ones left in the lab.
そこの助手、お前は帰らないのか？
目障りなら帰るけど。
目障りというわけではないが、何か用事でもあるのか？
いいえ。でもちょっと考えたいことがあって。
ホテルに戻って考えればいい。
何？追い出したいの？
そうか。どうせ友達もいないし、ホテルに帰っても一人ぼっちで寂しいから、この法院京馬に構ってほしいというわけだな。このお子様セレセブめ。
寂しいのはあんたの方だろ。さっきからあんまり元気ないし。
She's got you there, hon. She's got you there.
なんなら相談に乗るぞ。私はある意味で部外者だから話しやすいんじゃない？
Right?
年下の女に相談する男の人って、ぐにょぐにょだけど、それでもいいんなら聞いてやってもいい。
What does gunyo mean? I don't... What? Why does she have to be such a smartass? She even has a mocking grin on her face.
俺はメールをする用事があるのだ。どうしてもここにいたいのならば、邪魔をせず静かにしているのだな。ザ・ゾンビ。
その呼び方が一番カチンとくるわね。
Despite her complaint, Kurisu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but she's just an extreme studier.
コーヒーを飲むか？
もらうわ。
I make some instant coffee for Kurisu. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Suzuha's advice. Get in touch with Titor. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation, which would mean that the Kurisu sitting over there isn't the same Kurisu with whom I discussed Lotto 6. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. How can that be?
何もぞもぞやってんの？
Kurisu glares at me coldly. Damn it. She's looking at me like I'm a perv again. I keep telling her I'm not a perv, I'm Hyoin Kyoma. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened because you pressed the send button? That's another question I'll ask John Titor. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with the IBN 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling. I take out my phone. Question. Thanks for the intel on the IBN 5100. The code is from SERN's database. In other news, I've successfully built a machine that sends emails to the past. When we change the past by sending an email, does that change the world line? I noticed some events were undone. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the many worlds interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear the proof if you don't mind. I sigh and chug my soda. Now to wait for his reply. I check the @channel thread just to make sure, but Titor hasn't posted recently.
ずいぶん深いため息ついてるわね。
Kurisu says without lifting her eyes from her book. Maybe I should tell her about how that D-mail changed the past, and about how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kurisu? Because I don't think Mayuri or Daru would understand this problem. Kurisu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Just then my phone rings. Is it Titor? Titor's calling me? Startled, I look at my phone's display. It's Daru. I click my tongue in disappointment. Don't scare me like that.
クリスティーナ、お前に話しておきたいことがある。
Is this the choice of Steins Gate?
もしもし
Wait!
あ、オカリン、実はとんでもない。
I didn't really mean to answer the phone. I thought clicking outside of the phone would be something, I don't know. What?
ミス
Is it about the phone wave name subject to change? Is it related to the phenomenon I experienced earlier? I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak.
実はさ、ラボに財布忘れてきたお。
な、
おかげでメイクインに入れないよ。オカリン。
Can I go back? Can I go back and ignore him to talk to Kurisu?
貴様は神田川で水浴びでもしていろ。
Damn it, I got stressed for nothing. Right afterwards, my phone rings again.
おのれ、しつこいやつめ。
It's only a 3-minute walk from the lab to Mayqueen. Come get it yourself.
もしもし、財布は届けないからな。
トゥットゥルー、オカリンオカリン。
なんだ、マユリか。誰も一緒にいるのだろう。いいか、そのバカに金を貸す必要はないからな。
ああ、うん。だってね、オカリンもう元気になったかなって思って。
Can I go back into the past and talk to Kurisu instead?
していない。そもそも俺はいつだろうと狂気と野心に満ち溢れたマッド。
そっか。あのね、何か悩みがあったらマユシーに相談するんだよ。マユシーはね、難しい話はよくわかんないけど、オカリンのことはよーくわかってる
She's adorable.
の。
お前にこの俺がわかるというのか。
わかるよ。子供の頃から一緒だもん。
もう
Aww.
切るぞ。
So sweet.
バイト頑張れよ。
ありがとう。じゃあね。
たく、あのバカめ。
Of course she knows you.
オカね、顔がにやけてる。
何を言うか、このセレセブが。
セレセブ言う
I
の？
was going to tell Kurisu the truth, but now I've changed my mind. The mad scientist Hyo and Kyoma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri. Can we go back? I want to go back. Can we go back? No. Damn it. No. I feel like that was a really bad thing. Like, was it unavoidable? Like, a whole lot of this feels like it's unavoidable, but there's like a couple moments like that where I don't know for sure. And I thought that clicking outside of the phone would mean that I would talk to Kurisu instead of answering the phone, but I should have right-clicked instead, I think, to get the phone to go away. I don't want to have screwed the entire game up because I didn't talk to Kurisu one time. One of the few times we get to make a choice and I fuck it up. I feel like that's exactly what happened right there.
恋する乙女が好きな相手からのメールを待ってるみたい。
She sure likes to attack me for every little thing.
そんなに構ってほしいのか。
ささやかな復讐よ。あんたからのひどい扱いにいつもぐっと耐えてるんだから。それぐらい許せ。
You know, I've been working at Mayqueen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party. I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flew by. Oh, but don't worry. Mayushi's still Okarin's hostage full time. 3 months, huh? A party after just 3 months? Ridiculous. I don't see how that deserves congratulations. You girls are crazy. Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
これでも俺は お前をリスペクトしているつもりだぞ。
名前すらまともに呼んだこともないくせに。
それについてはすまないと思っている。
Kurisu lifts her face and stares at me in shock.
へえ、意外。あんたって謝るんだ。
謝るさ。だがどうしようもないのだ。俺の脳はお前のことを助手のクリスティーナという認識で固定してしまっていて直しようがないからな。
回答して海馬に電極ぶっ刺してやりたい。
Okay, that was intense. Oh, there he is. Greetings, Kyoma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. Right after that silly exchange, John Titor's mail arrives. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. Its contents were the third place winning numbers of the Lotto 6 drawing. The moment we sent the mail, my... Go back. My associates, who had helped plan the experiment and watched me send it, instantly forgot that any of that had happened. When I checked, I found that the email had vanished from my phone's send history. I know for a fact that it arrived in the past, as my friend bought a Lotto 6 ticket based on the information I had apparently given him. He got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise it was an exact match. Were they?
メールの相手って誰？
ジョン・タイター。
嘘。
奴はよほど悪意のある人間以外に対してはオープンだ。メルアドも公開している。こうしてやり取りするのは2度目だ。
道理であんたがタイターの書き込みを引用したがるわけだ。信者ってわけね。
そういうわけではない。だが奴の話にはうなずける点も多い。
そう？フィクションにしか思えないけど。
Well, maybe you would if I actually talked to you about it. That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that the email you sent changed Divergence, if only a little. Bravo! The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original world line to an ever so slightly different world line. On this world line, you received an email from the future containing the Lotto 6 numbers. You told your friend the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email, but your friend got a number wrong and they purchased the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the world line changed. All this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous world line. Just so we're clear, you're telling the truth, yes? Yes, I still have my memories from before the past was changed, that's the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. You traveled 26 years into your past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional manipulation of the timeline might have? Go back. Oh. Oh. I've confirmed that divergence is currently 0.571015%. I cannot tell what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you changed the past. In case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience. But in the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without actually traveling through time, a situation that scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us the means of physical time travel, so I'm afraid I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you've been experiencing. How exactly do you measure divergence? Where do those numbers come from? Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that the Everett Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In the 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of attractor fields, which describe the extent of world-line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Soon. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of 0% divergence corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. Please explain these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? Put simply, attractor fields are the focal points of world-line convergence. Their existence is responsible for phenomenon previously known as fate and chance. There's no real point making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes do not have a lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal, but you, Kyoma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence, across the wall that divides attractor fields. The tone of Titor's mail has suddenly changed. He thinks I have some kind of power. First, I feel a sense of pride. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? In the first place, I can't confirm if this is the real John Titor, and I don't even know if John Titor from the 2000s was really a time traveler. If Titor's world line theory holds, then that could explain the supernatural events I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. As soon as I begin to doubt, all of his words start to smell like lies. That stuff about the IBM 5100 might have been a lie too. That mysterious program code could have been a simple bug. Now that he claims I have special powers, he's starting to sound like some new age con artist. And besides, I don't need Titor to tell me that. Kurisu jerks at the sound of my laughter.
いきなり笑い出すのよ。気色悪い。
これが笑わずにいられるか。実に傑作ではないか。
The one time it's real, you don't believe it.
今さらそんなこと言われなくとも、俺はとっくに気づいていたぞ。ジョン・タイター。
I snapped my eyes open. Varn, let me get the mail. My Yuri. 3 months is a big deal. I mean, they celebrated my first and second months too. Oh, good girl. I raised my phone high to the heavens. What am I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. What am I doing, Okabe? What am I doing? Network? Wait, no, that's not what I want. What am I doing? Okabe! There we go. What? No.
リーディングシュタイナーの真の力にな。
Dude.
話の流れはさっぱり見えんが、岡部次長しろとだけ言っておく。
え？あ。
Kurisu hides her face in her book. She pretends to read, but I can see from here that her ears are bright red. How does she know about Chunibyo? Is she an @channeler after all? No, that doesn't matter now. I need to reply to Titor. What is beyond the wall? What will happen when we cross it? If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, then the dystopia I came from will be your future. In exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on that channel, my goal is to change that future, and you may be the one who can make that possible. Okay, now it's getting creepy. Is this some new cult? Or is he really trying to con me here? He's also contradicting himself again. The Titor who appeared in 2000 said he traveled back in time to retrieve technology lost in World War III. Yet this guy's saying he came to prevent the creation of a dystopia ruled by SERN. This guy might be an imposter. I'm fed up, so I quit replying. But just as I'm about to put away my phone, another mail comes. I open my phone reluctantly while enduring Kurisu's cold glare. And what I read there, Kyoma, I want you to be the Messiah. Raises the hairs on the back of my neck. What is this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know, but something is very wrong. Butterfly Affects Divergence, Chapter 4, Chaos Theory, Homeostasis. And we will start... yeah. We will start Chapter 4 in the next episode. So thanks for watching with me, guys, and I'll catch y'all later. So, bye-bye!